Hello there, this is Kalyan Verma. In this video, I'm going to show you how to freeze panes in Xcelsius. This is only specific to spreadsheet component. Freezing panes, I think most of you are already familiar with Excel freezing panes. You know, if your headers disappear while scrolling down in large data sets, you usually freeze panes so that you can freeze the header and see the related data in rows or columns. Let's go ahead and see how we can do that in Xcelsius. Uh, Out of the box, the spreadsheet component does not come with this property of freezing panes, but I use a little handy trick every time I run into this kind of issue. So I hope it'll come handy for you someday. So let's go ahead and get the spreadsheet component onto the canvas. Before that, I would like to show you the data that I'm going to use. It's a simple cross tab with months across and the sales reps down, and it's 12 months of data. And you can see I have, let's assume that I have this little space, the rectangle what you see on the screen. Let's say I have only that space on my canvas to leverage, to use the spreadsheet component or show the data. What would I do? In this kind of a scenario is pretty simple. I go to my components, get a spreadsheet component from the selectors. All right, let's first create the problem and then go for the solution. So let's go ahead and bind this to the entire data set. Let me go to the properties of the spreadsheet, simply select the display data and bind it. So as you can see, I already am out of range, out of the box, so I can't do that because I have limited space on my screen real estate. So let's go ahead and fix this problem. First thing, let me go ahead and enable scroll bar. So I don't want it to be selectable, so let's uncheck that. Under behavior, if you go scroll down, you can enable scroll bars for the spreadsheet component. So I've enabled the vertical scroll bar, which we don't need it, so we're gonna switch it off and switch on the horizontal scroll bar. So as soon as I enable it, you can see the scroll bar appears. And let's go ahead and squeeze this a little bit, and you see the scroll bar already in action. There you go. I got my spreadsheet component fit into the space that is available for me. However, did it fix the problem? No, I don't think so. Let's go ahead and preview. Although I have the scroll bar, and when I scroll to the right, now I don't have my sales rep column frozen so that I can see the relative numbers for different months. So if I scroll to the extreme right, I see my sales rep column being hidden. So what we can do here is pretty simple. What I do is I copy and paste the same spreadsheet. If you didn't notice that, I just pasted it, so I have two spreadsheets now. And I'm gonna go to the properties of this first spreadsheet. I'm gonna disable the scroll bars, and I'm gonna map this only to the fields that I want to freeze. In our case, it's gonna be sales rep. So there you go. And I'm gonna go back to my original spreadsheet with scroll bar, leave the scroll bar on, go and map to the actual data set, excluding the freezed panes or frozen panes. So now I have the data set and my frozen panes fields separate. So what I can do is simply get my sales rep column inside the canvas that is available for me, and also the actual data set with months across inside the canvas. You can align them first vertically so that they look like one, and get the data and the frozen panes or sales rep column close to each other so that they look like one spreadsheet. I think that's pretty much it, and you can reduce the size so that it fits inside the box, and also make sure that you show all the fields by increasing the size of the spreadsheet. There you go. Let's do a preview and see if we have fixed this problem. So I have my sales rep column. I can see months January to a little bit of June. What if I want to see November and December? I simply scroll. I have my panes frozen here. A little trick using two different spreadsheet components. Does the simulation of frozen panes. It's as simple as that. I hope this might be useful for you in future. Sometimes you run into these kind of issues in a production environment, so you can use this trick. Thanks for watching.